Yeah. Cool. Now we're gonna play the Sky
Spac Nation
news.
came into BBC London for an interview, and I started off by asking him if the church was exploiting young people.
The allegation that we're pressuring people to doing things that they don't want to do, I don't think is completely true.
So basically, let's play it again, listeners. Listen to what he said in it. You get me?
Spac Nation came into BBC London for an interview, and I started off by asking him if the church was exploiting young people.
The allegation that we're pressuring people to doing things that they don't want to do, I don't think is completely true.
So my man said, I don't think it's completely true. Listen, yeah, I used to rate my man, you know. You get me? I used to rate my man. You get me? I used to rate my man a lot. Out of all of them, he was the only legit one. You get me? He's the only one that made. You get? But you hear what my man said? All right, cool. So usually they got Pastor Daniel as a spokesman, but now they have to switch it up because obviously the thing's getting deep now. The thing's getting real, innit? You get me? It's getting a bit mad now. So obviously they had to switch it up. Remember, I told you guys that my man's legit in it. He's the only legit one. If you go to them and ask them, what do you guys do, innit? What do you guys do? What's the business? They're not going to be able to tell you nothing. But obviously my man is the only legit one. He's an engineer, you get me? He's the only legit one, innit? So, and he has his legit mortgage as well. And he's married and extra. Still no, he's got a ute in that as well. So this is why Spac is now using him, innit? This is why obviously they have to put him on the front row. They have to use my man. He's the only legit one. He's got a mortgage, engineer. You get me? He sounds all good. He looks all good. You get me? Yeah. So obviously, but what I don't understand is how can someone like Dammy comment on anything that's happening when he himself was a victim? Remember, how can he comment when my man was a victim himself? Remember, I told you guys, my man got stung for 30k by Pastor Oni. He took 30k off him. They robbed him, they victimized him himself. You see, I can't lie, my man's he's one of them guys that always wanted to fit in. Like, I remember he told one story, yeah? He was preaching, he told one story about, PT and Oni and all of them was at Mayfair. He called them, he told them they were coming, they moved to another location. He called them again, I've reached there. It's like, we just moved, you know. But we're here. He said, cool. He's gone to that location, they've moved somewhere else. You know when they just boy my man, like they don't rate my man, so he's always been one of them guys that won't fit in it. You get me? Obviously, basically, he's a neek, innit? Sorry, man, but that's neek mentality still. Can't lie still. No good. But yeah, fam, my man was a victim himself. So I don't understand how my man can comment. My man was a victim. Only wanting 30k for the office in Mayfair. You know the office in Mayfair. The office in Mayfair, that man they had, in Blue Square. Anyways, they had this office there. You get me? Where they used for the gold thing. You get me? Yeah. They victimized him. They robbed him for 30k, fam. You're a victim yourself, fam. Stop pretending. Why didn't you tell the Sky News people them or whatever, the BBC, that you got stung? Tell them that because you told the church. You preached that 100 times. You said that you have to forgive your brother. Do you understand? Yeah, bruv. You got victimized for 30k, fam. You get me? Yeah, fam. And obviously, cool. He was running my man down. My man's not picking up. This is a pastor, you know, Pastor Oni. Big as Vanessa, you get me? Running my man down. My man not picking up. So obviously, what he messaged, he said, you know what? Pay 5k and I pay the rest. You get me? Obviously, my man paid 5k and then my man paid the rest. Like, not only got robbed, he still had to pay the rest. You get me? So that's the guy that they got speaking, you know. That's the guy. So I'm not gonna lie, you're a victim, fam. They even using you. You're legit. You're the only one that's legit. You do your engineering stuff. Like, they're using you, my guy. You get me? They don't rate your thing, my guy. Because if they rated your thing, they would have paid you back. They didn't even pay you back, fam. You're there talking about. Remember, I said my man, he's got a legit mortgage. God's watching me. This guy said in service, watch, I'm gonna sell my house, yeah, everything, and I'm gonna sew it. That's what he said. I'm gonna sell my house and I'm gonna sew it. I looked right and left. I said, I'm thinking, is this guy on crack or something, fam? Is he mad? I looked at his wife as well. I was thinking, she knows she made that funny. She's thinking, in her head, she's thinking, no, you're not. He's saying shit. Get me, man. Said I'm gonna sew it. Like, that's how brainwashed my man is, fam. Man's talking about he's blood and sweat, house, mortgage. He said if he sells the ass, he's gonna sew everything, fam. That's how people them go in debt, fam. But people like that, I'm not gonna feel sorry for, because you should know better. You get me? You should know better. Listen, like, there's more to it with these two. Obviously, Pastor Dami and his wife, Pastor Tolu. They don't even talk to their families no more. You get me? Them themselves, they've distanced themselves. They've distanced themselves. They don't even talk to them no more. You get it? So yeah, bruv, like, my man, tell them next time to go on and tell them next time about the 30k that they stole off you. You didn't get the money back. There was no negotiation about even paying it monthly. No, fam. You paid it yourself. You didn't get nothing back, my guy. So that's what I'm saying. But obviously, I was close with Dami. I was close with him. You get me, at the time. But it was all fake, innit? Because obviously, man, like, yeah, I just thought that was all fake because I had a name. I was bringing a lot of people to the church. So it's like, so you know what? You know how they do it in that church? Whoever's your leader, like, they get the most ratings in it. Like, they think, yeah, this is, you know what I'm saying? They get the most ratings. Like, if you got a big soul winner, and he's under you, they get the most ratings in it. Do you know it's all fake? Because, like, he needs to write to me in jail and that, you get me? We need to chop it up. And then all of a sudden, I leave the church, not even one phone call, my guy. One phone call to even find out, yo, what's going on? Not even one phone call. So, yo, you get me? Like, obviously, now he's at the face of Spac. He's always wanted to be that. Like, listen, yeah, Toby was meant to fly to Nigeria. Yeah, obviously, if he's still going, if he's still doing a runner or whatever, yeah, he's meant to do that. Yeah, cool. He was meant to do that. But he was going to make him in charge, him and Sam. That Pastor Sam guy in charge. But, you know, because there's too much dirt on Pastor Sam, they're trying to put him the face of everything. Because obviously Tuesday is legit. You get me? But if you're, like, I don't even understand this spokesman stuff. Because if you're a pastor, you're a leader of a pastor, why are you not talking yourself, fam? I don't understand this spokesman stuff. I don't get it, fam. I don't get it. Why don't you talk yourself? You should be talking yourself. Explain, fam. You get me? Like, my man came on the BBC's talking about the loan stuff and that Toby don't get money out of the church. You're lying, fam. What are you talking about? You're lying. All the Rolexes, all the Lambos, you're lying, fam. You're lying, fam. And just for that now, you're involved, fam. You get it? You're involved, you put yourself out there. It's a mad thing for you now. I'm not going to lie to you, my guy. But it's a mad thing for you now. But yeah, guys, Kim wasn't coming on live. That wasn't the thing. Kim wasn't coming on live. I was going to chop it up about Kim. Do you guys understand? You guys get me? So let's get to Kim now. Enough about the Dami guy. Disappointed still, man. Disappointed in my man and that still. But actually, let me play one more thing though about the COD house. So this is the COD house. Mud. See, this is a COD house, you know. Failed to pay 6 months of rent. 89 damage.
The shadow spokesperson for children and families who's standing for re-election in Croydon North says he's
This is how they live, you know. So all of that styling, all of that stunting, this is real life. They don't pay their rent. 6 months they didn't pay, and they made like what, 89 damages, bro. Like, come on, 89 damages, my guy. And you guys say you guys are pastors, fam. You can't even respect a man that's the landlord's yard and that, like a man's rent. You can't even respect the thing. 89 damages, and you just cut. I remember that day when they cut still. I remember. You know what they done? They even done if I had it on my, I have to look for it. I got the videos, man. But they done a party, a big party, because they were leaving. They were getting kicked out. They done a big party before they left. So they even crashed it. You know, crash and dash is the most famous word in Spac Nation. Crash and dash. They even crashed and dashed the yard. Big party, you know, dog. I think that's what made the most damages. I think that, bruv, remember I showed one video about the ceiling when it was just leaking, when it was raining, it was just leaking, and you know the water was just dropping down. I'm gonna pull it on my story still later. But yeah, fam, this is the conditions. This is the conditions, fam. This is the conditions, fam. You get me? They threw a party on the last day of them and they're leaving. But yeah, I can't lie, the party was lit and that. You get me? But fam, they threw a party and even crashed it even more. Yeah, pastors whining and that, all of that. Yeah. Pastors whining, all of that. You get me? Yeah. Shit went down that day. But you know, just touch on Kim. We're gonna have to touch on her still. Okay, first of all, I'm just gonna show this video first. Yeah, I'm just gonna show this video first though. Okay. Hold on. You guys hear PT? Let me play it again. Yeah. So obviously, yeah, that's the ring and that. Yeah. Obviously, I want to start off by saying congratulations and that. Congrats and that. You get me? I want to start off by saying congrats. It's only right I say congrats. You get me? I want to start off by saying congratulations, isn't it? Honestly, congratulations, isn't it? But you're a bad guy for this. The work that you put in just to get in that position there, you're bad. You're bad for this, man. You're bad for this, Kim. You're bad. You're bad for this, Kim. You're bad for this. You're bad. You're bad. No, you're bad for this, fam. No, you're bad for this, man. You're bad for this, man. So basically, where's his baby mum? The guy that proposed to her, that got down on his knees and that. Mama's got 2 kids and that, yeah? He's got a baby mum with her and that. Obviously, so basically, me and her spoke, innit? No, basically, so this is the story now. So, where's the guy that proposed? He come to the church by himself, cool. His baby mum came to the church afterwards, cool. Cool now. Kim liked, obviously, Wes and James came together, innit? Like, cool. So originally, she was meant to get with James, innit? The James guy, obviously, he's talking and that, he's got little muscles and that. He's meant to get my man and that, you get me? But obviously, she liked, yeah, but obviously, I don't know what happened with that. But cool. I think she preed my man, the West guy. They got on a bit more. You get me? They can banter and that. They got on a bit more. Cool. She used to talk to Wes's baby mum. She got close with her. They used to have their conversations. You get me? She used to advise her. Like, yeah, he used to come to church. Yeah. She's like, oh, yeah, so tell me about your problems. She told her baby mum to tell her about the problems. So she's soaking in all the problems to know how to counter-attack my man and that. You get me? So she's put, yeah, told me about the problems and that, told me about it. She told her if she knows she needs to, you know what girls are like, you know what I'm saying, when they have their little problems and that, you get me? They used to, not knowing that, obviously them two were still working on things, innit? They wasn't like the best, but they were still working on things, you know? They've got 2 kids and that, it's only right, they're working on things, going to that place, they're working on things. But, you know, Spac, obviously, when you go into the place, like, obviously, when you go into that place, as your partner and that, Spac intends to like split it up somehow, man. They just want to split it up somehow. Do you understand? But yeah, but my man specifically said that if she grows, I'm gonna be with her, innit? You get me? If she grows, I'm gonna be with her and that. You get me? But cool. But Kim's doing the homework. You get me? Kim's doing the homework and that. So she's gotten close every time she needs to see my girl. She's commenting, oh, your nails look nice. Oh, yeah, you look good today. Oh, you look nice today. You know when girls do that, they got their own intentions and that. You get me? So then you should still chop it up and that. Yeah, where was you at service? Yeah. She needs to tell my man about Wes, innit? All their problems and that. You get me? Cool. So one day they started to set them two got a bit close. Like Wes and Kim got a bit close. You get me? Just a bit, innit? You get me? I remember I was in jail at the time, so I know everything. No lie, she needs to tell me. You get me? She needs to tell me about, oh yeah, I like my man. What do you think about the baby mum? Obviously, I told the baby mum, I said, I don't know. I didn't really know you, innit? So I thought, bro, obviously, when she was telling, I was like, are they together? She's like, nah, my man's saying they're not together and that. Like, oh, it's not like that. Like, you get me? But I didn't know that she needs to wrap up with my girl. Like that. So obviously I encouraged her. I said, yeah, obviously, like, my man, do your thing, innit? Like, obviously, you get me? She's like, oh, yeah, I think, yeah, obviously us two get along and that, but I don't know if he's going to get back with her and that. I don't know, you know what guys are like and that. You get me? Not knowing that, she needs to chat with my girl. That's the maddest of stuff. She needs to chat with my girl, you get me? So obviously, a couple, you know, they need to talk every day, hang, cool. So Wes' baby mum told me, she phoned Kim one time and said, bruv, are you moving to my baby father? Like, well, go on. She's like, no. Why? Like, she's like, bruv, because I'm seeing, like, are you moving to her? She's like, nah. Oh, okay, you get me? And a couple weeks later, what happened? So she just left somehow. I think she left, innit? You get me? A couple weeks later, she's hearing that Kim and my man are together. You get me? No one was rating the thing. No one was rating it because they said, you need to chat to my girl. You get me? I remember, and then she'll go on like she's the psycho, phoning her phone down, and she's not picking up. She's always phoning me. As soon as she asked her that, she stopped answering her calls. So she went on like, wow, she's the crazy one. Bruv, you done her dirty, fam. You've convinced her to stay in the church, brought out all the problems so you can know how to worm your way in. You get me? What he likes and he don't like. That's what you did, fam. So yeah, like that's what she did, fam. She done the Spac thing. That's what you have to call it. You have to call it the Spac thing. You get me? She done the Spac thing, fam. She done the Spac thing. That's why obviously she's mad, innit? Because she's not respecting the thing. She's like, bruv, the only time I forgive her is if she apologized. The girl can't even apologize. Do you get me? Well, who's mad? Who won't be mad? It's not like she went in there. They wasn't together. They were still sleeping together. Wes and her baby mum. They were still doing their thing. He was still going back to that ass. You get me? But obviously, when he got more in there, then he left her and the 2 kids. This is what she done, you know. You get me? When they were working on stuff, I can guarantee if you never met Spac, you'll still be with her, or they'll be working on things. You get me? So yeah, she done the mad thing. You get me? So obviously now. So now they're engaged. You get me? So now they got engaged and that. You get me? Because obviously Kim's always said that she wanted youths and that. You get me? So she won't get married fast because she want youths. Because she feels like she's getting old. So she wanted youths. So that's why they got engaged. But obviously everyone knows that they're beaten. You get me? Everyone knows that they're beaten. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when the girls start changing, start going to the gym and that. You get me? She's hitting gym every day. She's not trying to change that. You know what I'm saying? You know, she was there. Yeah, they was doing, yeah, they was, But anyways, obviously, Kim used to work in NatWest, innit? And all of a sudden she lost her job. I know she needs to do. She opened a lot of man accounts though with the NatWest thing. You get me? She opened like she needs to work with Arthur. She's the one that bought Arthur. You know the main Vanessa of the crypto thing. She's the one that bought my man to the church. Arthur. You get me? So Arthur's got links. So Arthur had links to the NatWest. It was through her. So all these dodgy things used to happen. It was through her. That's why PT told her to stay there. When she wanted to leave to get another job, PT said, "No, stay there for now. We need you there. We need you in there." You get me? We need you in there still. So she had to stay in there until PT Toby wanted her to leave. You get me? And she's the one that brought Arthur to the church, you know. That's why Beer Man, Hella Man were open, NatWest and that, you get me? So Kim moved into the Love House. But then Wes got his own trap house. And obviously she moved into there, like she was there more time in it. You might as well say she moved in there, you get me? Because she was always there, innit? The thing is, yeah, so the Love House name was under her name, yeah? Her and Mariam, they never really got along. They had hella arguments. Do you know what I'm saying? Them two always had hella arguments and never really got along like that. One time, Mariam went on a Periscope and said Kim's losing powers or whatever because she's sleeping with, she's got a boyfriend and she's giving all her energy to my man. You get me? And then Kim said, what? Got there, they were arguing, you get me? So them two had a little... But these times, she's dumb, innit? You get me? Because the Love House was under her name. Get me? The Love House was under her name. So Kim also, she was taking out loans. Kim also was a victim. She took out a loan. Kim was adopted also, and adopted parents gave Spac some money and she never paid them back or whatever. The Spac finessed them with the adopted money, and that's why she stopped talking to them for a while, for time. You get me? She stopped talking to them for time, and then after that, I think they talk now. I don't know, innit? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, they took money off the adopted parents and that. You get me? And yeah, you know the thing. So Kim knew a young girl, not gonna say her name. Kim knew a young girl was having sex, and she didn't tell none of the leaders. She knew the young girl was having sex with a leader, and she allowed it to happen because she didn't say anything. The same young girl that said she was raped, and Kim failed to mention it. She knew the situation, and she failed to mention it to any leaders. You get me? So, yeah, this is the Soul Snatcher, the Queen of Soul Snatcher, innit? Kim also gave her life savings. So she was looking to do, I remember she used to tell me she was looking to do a skating event thing. You get me? She was looking to do a skating event thing. So she saved up a lot of peas, innit? Something like 8 bags, 10 bags. Cool. When PT moved now, she gave all of that to him. Somehow she said, I feel convicted. I feel convicted. You know what PT's like as well. Like he'll be like, when he offered it to her, like when she gave it to him, she's like, oh yeah, here you go, don't take. You know, Toby be like, oh no man, don't do this, man. No man, don't do it. You know what? Really in his head he's thinking, yeah, give it to me, yeah, give it. Like he's like, oh no, I don't want. Yeah. So also she's been a victim in it. You get me? He took 8 bags of her when she had plans of that. Cool. Her also, she's over 20k, 50k debt. Also, you get me. Kim also, the Soul Snatcher. So she didn't want originally. She didn't want Froggy coming into the church because she still had feelings for my man. You get me? So she didn't want him to see her with her new boyfriend, which is her whatever you call it, what was a fiance now. Yeah, she didn't want him coming. Because obviously when she needs to evangelize, this is how I know they still beating it, they whacking it, you get me? Because when she needs to evangelize, yeah, people know Kim for evangelizing. When she needs to evangelize, she needs to go back to Froggy's house. God's watching me. Ask the girl herself if you come lying. I'm not lying. Ask the girl if you're a Spac member, you go to the... Ask the girl herself. When she needs to evangelize, she'll go back to Froggy's house, fam. And you know what they're doing, innit? You get me? So you're trying to win souls, and then you're going back to his house. Why are you going back to his house for, fam? You get me? So yeah, you're going back to his house. That's why you see me. I was pissed off, you know. I was thinking, bro, when I heard that, when my man told me, I was thinking, bro, this is the same girl that needs to get to me. Remember, I told me, man's not perfect. You get me? Man, slip up, man's not perfect. The same girl needs to get onto me. T, man, did this, T. Bruv, little did I know, the girl needs to go and evangelize, yeah, and go to Froggy's, and go back to my man's house and beat, fam. Get whacked out after evangelizing, fam. Am I a dickhead, fam? And you wanted to get onto me when I slip up, fam. You get me? You want to get onto me, fam. Me, I'm not even a pastor. I wasn't even nothing, fam. And you want to get the way she'll get onto me for hours, fam. You get me? I used to think, Kim's like my sister, you get me? Little did you know, she was always playing me, you know. You get me? I thought she was a real one. I'm not going to lie. My girl, I thought she was a real one. She was always playing me. How can a girl come visit me, yeah? Yeah, how can a girl come visit me for an hour? She come with my brother, you get me? The talk. She leaves the visit. She goes and tells PT, Toby, that man's operating. She said, when I went to see Tkay, he just looked evil. I'm thinking, how are you expecting me? How am I supposed to look like man's in jail, fam? You get me? I didn't find that out until I came out. You get me? I spoke to one girl, she told me about it, and I phoned her. I said, yo, is this true? She's like, yeah, I can't lie. I was like, bruv, you're a snake, bruv. You get me? You're a snake. You see her, she's a snaky one. She's a snaky one. Like, okay, cool. Even you guys don't know, yeah? The girl, even you guys don't know, even these guys like Steven, yeah? Yeah, cool. She talks about your baby mama, nigga. That Jade. Kim talks about your baby mum, Jade. She yapped at one time. She told someone else, she's like, yeah, Jade, she don't know who her baby father is. She's slag. She flirts with everyone in church. But she wasn't rating your baby mum's thing, you know. And this was random. This was recently before man's left and that. You get me? Like, yeah, bro. You get me? Yeah. Funny girl. You get me? Yeah, a funny one still, you get me? See, so obviously you know Kim, yeah? You know when the seed started with her, yeah? The girl only evangelized the guys. She only switched it up, like, recently, try and be ranked. She only evangelized with her intentions of, I bring him to Spac, you get me? I transform him, and then maybe he can become my guy afterwards. She was just hungry, fam, because the pastors told her, yo, you're getting old, you know, Kim, you need a man. But since that day, she was there looking, and you went and snatched man that already had his girl, fam, on and off with his girl. But he's got 2 youths. He was already had they were not stable, but he was there more time every day. You get it? I really wanted her to come on the live, but she didn't want to, innit? You get me? Because, you know, she's, you know what I'm saying? She ain't having it, but she's saying, see my girl, it's on site. You get me? She said, if I see my girl, it's on site. I'm not having it, but it's on site. That's what she told me, fam. You get me? So, bro, like, obviously, yeah, man. So, obviously, that's what's going on, man. What's going on? I had to say this back because she's the one the main ones of Soul Snatchers. So she had to do one on her, fam. You're the one that's recruited. She's one of the main recruiters. So man, I tell you, you get me? She's one of the main recruiters. So you gal that's got mans and that's got gal and that, you get me? You girls that's got your mans and that. Girl, be careful, bro. When she's come to evangelize, yeah, she's got intentions, innit? You get me? That's why when Amber's come on, I told him, I was like, yo, you're close to Kim, innit? I knew her intentions when I was in jail. But get me? I knew. She's like, oh yeah. She's like, oh yeah, guess who I evangelized to? A big soul. Ambush, yeah. And she was like, oh, he's kind of nice, you know. Bro, You're talking about you evangelized to my man, and then you're telling me, oh yeah, he's kind of nice, you know. That's why I know I said, bruv, you're trying to clock, fam. You're not trying to bring him. You're trying to bring him to Spac and you're trying to clock as well, bruv. That's what you're trying to do. You get me? You're there talking about he's kind of nice, you know. Can't lie still. Like, fam, what conversation you having, fam? You get me? What conversation you having with my man, fam? That's what I told him. I was like, yo. That's what I said, yo. If he was to come, you would be able to beat any girl, all the girls, all the pastors that go to Spac. He's whacking all of them. It's not really hard, fam. I'm not gonna lie, still. Most of them are Jezzies, fam. They're not women of Zion. You get me? They call themselves women of Zion. They're not. They're Jezzies, bruv. You get me? You got my girl, Pastor Nathan. You got the girl he's with. She needs to be at my girl's house and watch the kids too. She had intentions. You got a man like him. You're there talking to man's baby mum, like trying to find that info and that blah blah. You moving like you're there for her and that. Twos. You've got a man like blood. Nah, fam, you done it. You done it dirty still. You didn't do it properly still, man. You was better off getting it with James, fam. James ain't got no youth, fam. He's better off going off with my man. Why with my man, fam? You get me? And you can't even respect the girl and call her and say, yo, man, apologise and that. You can't even do that. You get me? Hey, Pastor Nathan sounds like Michael Jackson still. I can't lie. No, sorry. I had to say this. Nah, I had to say that still. But I listened. But anyways, yeah, bruv. Yeah, man. So, yeah, that's it. Still, that's what I wanted to say. Still, That's what I wanted to say. Still, but yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. That's what's going on in Spac Nation. Spac Nation. That's what's going on. You get me? So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the live for today. But don't worry, we're going to do live every week. You get me? We're going to do live every week. It's not always going to be about Spac. It's not. But I had to touch on that subject there. I had to. Because she's one of the main recruiters. You know what I'm saying? One of the main recruiters that drive all the cars. You get me? You know. But she's a victim also, man. She don't know what she's doing. You get me? She don't know what she's doing. She's a victim also. She don't know what she's doing, literally, bruv. You get me? But I'm not gonna lie. Spac girls are jezzies. I'm sorry, bruv. All you girls are skets, bruv. You get me? You had Pastor Sam's girl arguing with me. Yeah? Pastor Sam's girl, she had the cheek to argue with me when and that day we done a rally. She had a cheek to argue with me, you know. She's there, bruv, I didn't even say nothing. The girl was like, I was thinking, raw. You get me? She's like, wow, yapping up in my butt. Her as well, she took Pastor Sam was meant to get married. The Sam guy was meant to get married to Pastor Annabelle, and you then took her. It's normal, it's a Spac thing. You get me? It's normal. I had to tell her, yo, don't talk to me after using a range giving brains, fam. Using a range giving brains. You get me? Like, allow it, fam. You get me? We know what goes on there, bruv. And then, yeah, that's Alicia, that's it. Pastor Alicia, whatever she calls her, Pastor Alicia. She's in a range, getting in a range. And she was a pastor then as well. You get me? You're there giving ucks in a range, fam. No respect. They don't respect you, man. That's why they throw money on you. You're a hoe, fam. You get me? You're a porno star, blood. Money. If I would even throw, I will swipe. You know, you just swipe, innit? You get me? You can't throw money at them gala. You just swipe. You get me? But I'm not gonna lie. The money thing, you're getting rain on money, but I'm not gonna lie. It's an old thing still about you as a pastor. Can you imagine your own dad throwing money on a man? Can you imagine though? Can you imagine you bring your girls in your dad's house, cool, yeah, and you have a little Christmas party, whatever, and your dad starts throwing money on her. What are you gonna think, fam? You get me? What are you gonna think? And then your dad's like, oh yeah, you're beautiful, you know? You're beautiful. Hey, you're beautiful. You're beautiful, you know? You're beautiful. Show your drip. Don't be ashamed. Show your drip. Now listen, bruv, how many girls this guy called beautiful, fam? all the lighties, all the hey, this guy knows that. That's why when I looked at his wife, I said, you lot are not together like that, because the girls that you call beautiful, they don't look like your wife, my nigga. You get me? Like every second you go, you're beautiful, you know. You're beautiful, you know. Hey, you're beautiful. The girls will touch the article. You're beautiful, you know. The girls, you're beautiful. Every minute, you're beautiful, you know, bruv. Lie, man. You get me, bruv? Imagine your dad calling all your brethren beautiful, bruv. You're gonna think, well, you're trying to move to my brethren, isn't it, dad? Like you're moving mad, isn't it? Like, you get me? Yeah, bruv. Listen, that's another subject, man. I'm not even gonna touch on right now. You get me? But do you really think my man's his wife, though? You really think that? Yeah, you really think that my man's his wife? You really think that? But yeah, listen, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that one there. But listen, the rally on Saturday, Mazza, you get me? Rally on Saturday, please, you guys pull up. You get me? Rally on Saturday, you guys pull up. Yeah, we have to go hard, because these guys are gonna think that they can go hard also. You get me? You really care about the Spac thing and you want it to get shut, come to the rally Saturday and say your piece, innit? We got reporters coming there, Sky and all these guys coming to say your piece. You get me? It's needed. You get me? It's needed. But yo, man's out still. You get me?